For your help and support of this cause that affects numerous families across New Hampshire and the country. We would like to give a very special shout out to our sponsors for tonight's game, Aroma Joe's. Thank you for keeping us warm tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Amherst, New Hampshire. We get set for this NHIA Division II football matchup between the Bobcats of Plymouth Regional High School and the Sabres of Souhegan High School. Coin toss has just happened. We're working through some difficulties here. We're hunkering under a canopy here in the bleachers, so bear with us here tonight. Camera up safe with the team as usual, but it looks like our audio is working and everything is good to go. So glad you could join us here on Pemmy Baker TV, channel 1302 in the Plymouth area, also live on Facebook and YouTube.
Tonight we will introduce both teams collectively. So first, let's hear it from the visitors from Plymouth. And please put your hands together for Souhegan Sabres. Now, if you could please rise and put your hats as the Souhegan High School chorus sings the national anthem.
Great job by the chorus here for Souhegan. Again, just torrential rains expected to last all game long. And we'll see how things pan out. So again, if anything happens, I'm working solo here tonight, thanks to, again, Glenn Mouse off of the team for running the camera for us. So if anything happens, just please message Pemmy Baker TV on Facebook. It'll come to my phone. I'll be able to see it for you guys and try to adjust as needed. Plymouth set to receive the kick. They're going to be going right to left across your screen here in the first quarter. Souhegan ready to kick it off. And we are set for the kickoff, and we're underway in this battle of the unbeatens. And Plymouth going to take the short kick, and we'll start at their own 33-yard line. And Owen Drake was kicking off there, number 21. So here's Luke Diamond in the offense going to work for the first time. Again, we'll see how they compete here. From Market at the Bobcat 33. Bobcats with that 200 formation. Getting good protection for Diamond. Handoff near side. And Eli Crane has nowhere to go. I think they'll give forward progress of a yard on that carry. Kimonakis in on that tackle, number 3. As a secondary. Great crowd on hand, despite the weather. Again, just underway. I'm going to say gain of 3, so 2nd and 7. Split backs here for Diamond and a flag. And it looks like we're going to have a false start here on Plymouth. Oh, they're going to call encroachment. We'll see what the call is here with the officials. It is encroachment on the defense. So Plymouth, free yardage there. So now 2nd and 3 in the 5-yard penalty. Up to the 41. Fumble on the handoff, and Robbie Thorne able to fall on it and recover for the Bobcats. So that'll negate the positive yardage on the penalty as Thorne will be subbed out. So now 3rd and 7. Back at the 37. Diamond going to be flushed and it's loose. Ball is loose on the strip sack. And Souhegan think they have it. Indication says 4th down for Plymouth. But boy, good defense from Souhegan. Really surprised that Plymouth went to go for a throw there on 3rd down in the weather. So Stevenson, 33, causes all that. And now the punt unit on. I believe only a 4th or 5th punt this season in total for Plymouth. The big 3 and out here for Souhegan defensively. Slow snap. Kick is up, nearly blocked. Stone gets it off. It gets a friendly Bobcat bounce over midfield, and it's going to be downed at the 46-yard line. So Sabres' potent offense will go to work for the first time tonight. And we'll get to see big-time quarterback there. And Rami, as we saw him last season against Plymouth on the road, just air it out. Expect to see a lot of plays to J.J. Bright as well, number 2. See him deep in the backfield, and confusion on the subs or setup here. Back in the shotgun handoff. Bright going to go right up the middle. And a gain of, see if they mark him down, a gain of about 3 on the carry. 9:04 and counting, first quarter scoreless, just underway here in Amherst, New Hampshire. Field hockey and soccer scheduled to be at Milford today have both been postponed due to this weather. Both teams working the strategy in the audibles, trying to figure out the defense. High snap. Rami going to air it out over the middle and overthrows his intended target by about 10 yards. Chase Knuckles, a sophomore wide receiver. I don't even think he saw it coming over the top of the lights. Was the intended target. So now 3rd and 7. Motion goes Harris. Option going to be carried by Rami near the sticks for the first down. We'll see where they stepped out. Rami Jane looks like good, stepped out about 3 yards short. So 4th down, and I think Souhegan's going to go for it. Having the confidence in their offense. Alvin Boquette, head coach here for Souhegan, making the calls. Motion on the sweep for Bright, trying to turn the corner, gets upfield, stays in bounds. He's across the 35 of Plymouth, and a big first down there for Souhegan. Good little jet sweep there for the Sabres. Moving right along here, first quarter, under 8 minutes to go already. Expected to be a very run-first offense for both teams. Again, in this pouring rain. Bright doesn't get dumped off near side instead. And that's Brody Smith, the sophomore receiver, number 16, with the catch. About a 8-yard catch there, so 2nd and 2. They'll mark it at the 27. Single back. Pitch out to Bright. Bright. Flag coming in. It's going to be a hold on the offense for sure. Believe Luis Toledo, number 58, is going to be called for that hold. Yeah, he got beat on the edge and tried to open up a lane and got called for the holding penalty. So the refs will mark this off. So here we go, 2nd and 13 now for the Sabres. Again, Bright, handoff left side, gets hit at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him about 3 on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 10. Eli Crane, number 40, in on the tackle for the Bobcats. Spread formation. Tommy Jane going to air it out towards the end zone. Finds his receiver wide open for a touchdown. Connor Cassidy, the senior, number 5, with the touchdown catch. A 35-yard touchdown there for Souhegan gives them a 6-0 lead early on. Robbie Jane just so poised, so calm with his delivery on throwing. Plymouth just couldn't keep up with the safeties, unfortunately. Ready for the extra point attempt. And it's blocked! And great job by Jackson Rainier to come in and block the extra point attempt. And we'll see if that sparks the Bobcats here a little bit. Hard to believe already midpoint of the season. Here, week 5. Only a couple of home games remaining. At Kennett game on the 13th, that Friday night game. Second annual Friday night game for Plymouth, and then also the regular season finale against Sanborn on the 28th of October. So we'll see what the Bobcats can do on this return. Last time it went short. I believe it was Cooper Mack, number 81, who made that play before. Oh, and Drake ready to kick it off. High end over end kick. It goes at Mack again, and he'll play the fair catch inside the 30. So Souhegan just going to make it hard for Plymouth to return anything here tonight, but by the looks of things. So the Bobcat offense will go back to work for the second time tonight. Rainier in motion, handoff to Jackson Rainier, trying to cut upstairs, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Will maybe fall forward for a yard or two. Library, the senior, in on the tackle, number 53. And a timeout called on the field. Looks like it was official timeout. Wing T formation. Handoff again, going back near side. Running room for Plymouth. And it's Gabe Key, number 20, with that carry. His first touch of the ball tonight. First down for Plymouth, their first down this evening, as they get out to the 41. Bargwin, the lone on the far side. Double switch in motion with the Rainier and Key. Handoff up the gut, and Crane gets maybe 3 on the carry. I'm going to give him 4 on that, so 2nd and 6, 3 on the carry, so 2nd and 7. So glad you could join us. Here again tonight on Pemmy Baker TV, channel 1302 in the Plymouth area on Spectrum Cable. Also live here on Facebook and YouTube on our channels for Pemmy Baker TV. here in the trenches with the crowd. Bobcats trying to continue this movement forward. Handoff right side for Valenti. He's hit right at the line and looks like no gain on the forward progress. So Valenti getting his first touch as well. And it really feels running back by committee here. Who's going to just find that seam? Who's going to be the most effective? Official timeout here. Zach Carter's helmet came off, so he'll have to miss a play. 3:02 and counting. Even though the clock continued to run, it'll be signaled by the officials to restart. Rain maybe letting up a little bit. Since we've been here just before 5 o'clock getting ready to set up, it has been just pouring. In formation, handoff right side. That kind of crossover in the backfield as Gabe Key gets a couple, and it's going to be 4th and 4. 4th and 3 officially. And it looks like Plymouth is going to go for it here. Approaching 2 minutes ago, and now punt unit will come out as head coach Chris Sanborn thinks better of it. Stone ready to punt it away. Bouncing kicks, fall short, little friendly Bobcat bounce, and it will be downed inside the 20, and a flag coming in on the sideline. So we'll see what this is about. Officials having a long conversation about this as gang will get together. So a personal foul on Souhegan. I think it was a sideline interference for that personal foul. So that's going to back the Sabres deep into their own territory with minute 26 to go here in the opening quarter. Souhegan leading 6-0. So they start to drive at their own 10. Hand off to Bright, or correction, other side. Everyone is fooled, including myself, down the left sideline, quarterback keeper, and he'll be tackled at the 20, and a flag again coming in the backfield on the near sideline. Everyone thought that J.J. Bright had it, and Rami Jane just took off. About a 70-yard run there for Jane. But this is going to come back a little bit after the play. That ball, again, on the sideline here for Souhegan. So it's going to move them back. Again, after that big 70-yard run on the quarterback keeper. We'll bring it back 10 out to the 30, so be a 60-yard run after the penalty. Nevertheless, everyone was fooled. So appear to be set to go once again. Call coming in from the sideline. Trips near side. Now we'll go empty. In motion. Bright handoff. Nice cut up field, and he's hit. Still on. Oh, they're going to see he's down. Don't know about that one. He never looked like a hit, but be a loss of 1 on that carry. He'll be second and 11. Thought he was able to stay on his feet, but officials blow it dead quickly. 50 seconds to go here, opening quarter. So a lot of changes here, long time for Souhegan. Again, empty backfield. Jane gonna take off and run up the middle. Gonna stutter step out to his left across the 20, tackled at about the 17. So Medeiros in on the tackle, 77. 9 seconds to go as they move the change, and looks like Souhegan will just let this clock run out to end the quarter, and that is what they will do. Time expires here in the first, and after 1, it's Souhegan 6, Plymouth Regional 0, but the Sabres are threatening here as we head into the second quarter. You're watching Bobcat football here on Pemmy Baker TV. Back here on Pemmy Baker TV, getting ready for the start of the second quarter. Bobcats trailing 6-0. Souhegan pulling the old Kansas City Chiefs rotational huddle as they split trips right side, empty backfield again. And Jane gonna throw for the end zone again, and a big touchdown. Somehow with contact, it's once again Connor Cassidy, his second touchdown of the game. A big time catch in the weather for the senior. And it's 12-0 Souhegan. So with that, Souhegan's going to go for 2 here on the conversion. Handoff, Bright, or correction, play action, throw over here to the corner. And it's complete for 2 points. So it's 14-0 Souhegan now. 8 seconds into the second quarter. Bobcat fans, join us next Saturday as we travel to Belmont Guilford for a 2 p.m. kickoff. Full coverage right here on Pemmy Baker TV as usual. Drake ready to kick it off. Good kick here. Gathered up by Plymouth, and Mansu, left side, has some running room, gets across the 30. It is tackled at about the 35, so first real return for Plymouth here this evening. There's Brody Smith in on the tackle, number 16, the sophomore. And we'll see what Luke Diamond in the offense can do here. See Souhegan pack in the box, trying to prevent the run, and they do so nicely there. Maybe a gain of 1 for Plymouth. And it's Robbie Thorne on the carry. First touch since that fumble on the opening drive. Plymouth just trying to find a run option that's going to work on this strong defensive line of the Sabres. Handoff left side, off and running. Gabe Keane across the 30 down the left sideline. 10-5, Bobcat touchdown. Big run there for Gabe Keane, and it gets the Bobcats on the board. So just like that, Plymouth answers. And it gives the team confidence again. Those are the first points that Souhegan has given up to a Division II opponent this year. Caden Manso on for the extra point attempt. He has been clutch, but hasn't had to kick in the rain yet this season. Off the edge, rush is blocked! And the play will be dead. So both teams have blocked. It's the first extra point attempt this season that has not been converted by Caden Manso. And it's a Souhegan 14-6 lead here, 10:48 to go in the first half. But boy, what a big run there for Gabe Keane down the left sideline. So we'll see the return game for the first time. Padalunas and Bright back to receive the kickoff. Onside kick attempt on a short one. It's going to fall loose on the turf, but Souhegan able to recover at the 38. Kind of a Russo was kicking that one off, number 28. So Souhegan's offense will go to work again. We'll see if this shootout continues. Rami James in the offense will come back out. Quarterback, keeper, and Rami Jane is hitting the backfield for a loss of at least 2. And Souhegan trying to go with the deceptions on these handoffs and the options. Try to confuse Plymouth. Plymouth adjusting nicely here in the second quarter. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers set. Jane in the shotgun. Gonna step up in the pocket, off and running. Rami Jane across midfield, still on his feet across the 40 and tackled at about the 36-yard line. About a 25-yard run there for the quarterback. And another Sabres first down. Cassidy will motion to the right side. Again, 5 wide receiver set. Throw out here on the short slant route there on the outside. And somehow J.J. Bright just staying on his feet. And he'll be stopped short of the 30. Keene and Shannon in on the stop there for the Bobcats defense. Again, Souhegan spreading out the Bobcats. Bright in motion. Throw out near side on the screen pass. And Smith gets across the 20 for another Sabres first down. And it'll be in the red zone once again. Bright alone in the backfield here. Cassidy in motion, high snap, handoff, J.J. Bright. Nice stutter step at the line of scrimmage, but hit right away. They'll give him about 1 on that carry. Approaching 8 minutes to go here, second quarter. Souhegan leading 14-6. Jane in the shotgun. Harris on the motion. Pitch out here to Bright. Trying to turn upfield. And gets close to the sticks. Looks like he'll be inside the 10. And it will be a Souhegan first down. First and goal from the 10-yard line. Plymouth looking for a big stop here again. Souhegan spreading them out. 4 wide receivers split evenly. Jane going to be flushed from the pocket, looking And will drop it incomplete at the feet of Bright. And it will be a flag on the play. And I don't think that they're going to say intentional grounding. I don't think Jane was out of the box, that pocket there. You see Rami Jane trying to plead his case. And it is intentional grounding. So far, penalties galore here for Souhegan in the first half. Team that hasn't been comfortable for most of this season with the little things that they're trying to perfect. I know the score says otherwise, but this is a program that prides themselves on making every play, every pass, every block perfect, or as perfect as possible. So these little mistakes, these penalties are what are going to hamper them heading into the second half of the season. So 2nd and goal from the 14. An official timeout here. I wonder what the confusion is, if it's spotted incorrectly. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't believe it is. For grounding, it shouldn't be 5. Well, they are going to mark it back 10. So it was the spot was incorrect. And it will be second down again. They'll move him out to the 19. Jane gonna air it out over the middle, finds his target, and another Sabres touchdown. And it's J.J. Bright on the seam route. And Souhegan up 20-6 here in the first half. And the extra point is good. So a 21-6 lead now for Souhegan here at home. On top of the Bobcats. Again, we apologize for the glare. It's the camera inside the press box, trying to stay dry and warm. So not much we can do about that for you, so we apologize. So say hello to the coaches that you see in the reflection in the mirrors of the window. So Plymouth looking to get an answer here before the break, trying to cut this deficit down a little bit. Rain has definitely gotten lighter as first half has gone on, which is pleasant for everyone here. Drake kicks it off. We'll go at Mansu again at the 21. Mansu hit across the, correction, at the 31, tackled across the 4. Now there's a 30. Cold messing with my mind here. So they'll mark him down at the 33-yard line, and that's where Plymouth will go to work. About a 12-yard return there for the Bobcats. Bargwin, the lone on the near side once again. Hasn't been targeted all game. And flag on the snap. And a false start on the offense. They're going to call offside on the snap. So either way, penalty that Plymouth can't really afford here in the second quarter. Diamond under center. Same formation, delayed handoff left side. Jackson Vernier on the sweep. Gets across the 35 out to the 37. And a big pickup there for the Bobcats. Kiminakis again in on the tackle. Has been very active defensively. Number 3 for Souhegan. One of the many seniors on this Sabres team. Handoff left side. Thorne spinning away and just gets popped hard across the 40. Good job by Thorne to hold on to the football. And it is a Bobcat first down, so the sticks should move, and they're not. Officials are talking about something here, though. They do give Bobcats first down there on the carry from Robbie Thorne. And it's at the Plymouth 43. Same formation. Plymouth continuing to just chew yards up here. Fumble! Loose ball. Who has it? And they're going to say Plymouth recover. Good job there by Luke Diamond to recover. 5:20 and counting second quarter. Bobcats trailing by 15, 21-6. Two-hundred formation, handoff, Robbie Thorne left side, still driving his feet across the 45. And a carry for about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Will be 3rd and 7 here. Four minutes and counting. Diamond, step back on the option, and it's batted out of the air by J.J. Bright. Good defensive play there. So Plymouth will have to bring out the punt unit. They're finding some positive yardage, but just unable just continue drives, get those first downs that they need. Nearly blocked as Stone gets the kickoff. Fair catch signal. at the 26. And that's where the Sabres offense will go back to work here. Plymouth's got to find something. Would love a 3 and out here. Slow down this Souhegan offense. Kavanaugh wide here on the near side. Hasn't been targeted yet here tonight. Jane working on the snap count, trying to get Plymouth offside. Bright will come to the near side. Quarterback keeper again, near side. Plymouth fooled a little bit. Rami Jane will be tackled at the 40. And a 13-yard run on the quarterback keeper for the junior quarterback. And a whistle before the snap. And the flag came down, but they're going to wave the flag here. So timeout called by the Bobcats, their first charge timeout here of the first half. And we'll keep it right here for you. 3:25 to go, first half. Again, shout out to everyone braving the elements here tonight. Great crowd all around the field. Parking lot behind the end zone off to our right. Great fans behind the Plymouth bench as well. Other side of the fence here in the bleachers. Jane going to step back, look to his right, airing it out over the top and finds his receiver across the 30. And it's Manning getting his first touch of the day, number 10, who was very effective last season against Plymouth. With Rami Jane kind of staring down his targets, this one will be thrown incomplete. Should not be intentional grounding. Officials are going to talk about it, though. They are going to drop the flag, and they're going to call intentional grounding on Souhegan again, the second time tonight. Surprised by that. I thought he was outside of the pocket, but nevertheless, another penalty on Souhegan. Don't have live stats, don't know the number of penalties. And again, these penalties are what's going to hurt Souhegan over the course of the rest of the season. Empty backfield. Jane, stare down a couple of receivers, throws it for Cassidy out of his reach, but flag coming in. It's going to be on Jackson Rainier for a defensive passing interference. Could see a little bit of a push and block on that run. Connor Cassidy was the intended target as he looked for his third touchdown. Oh, it's going to be a hold instead on Jackson Rainier and not passing interference. So 2nd down and 9 now for the Sabres. Pitch out to Bright, trying to turn the corner. Cuts back upfield, drops his shoulder and dives across the 10. For a Souhegan first down, it'll be 1st and goal again, 2:38 to go in the first half. And once they spot it, they'll start the clock, and they do. Souhegan will break the huddle. And no rush here. Again, pitched near side. Bright able to get to the edge. Flag coming in behind. 2 flags coming in. And he'll be short of the end zone. But this one's coming back. A personal foul on the offense. It'll back up the Sabres here. Under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Souhegan leading 21-6. So official timeout. Head coach Chris Sanborn trying to get an explanation from the referee. Souhegan in absolute no rush here. To get to the line of scrimmage. Seems like a lot of confusion on the sideline. And it looks like Souhegan plan. Just going to take a timeout here as they let the play clock expire. So they will take their first charge timeout with 1:15 to go. So thankful for all of you to tune in here on Pemmy Baker TV for whoever you're rooting for. I believe we are the only ones broadcasting with television here tonight. Tune in tomorrow morning, new edition of This Week in Plymouth. Recap all the things around the town meetings and update you on upcoming events and announcements for the area. 10 a.m. right here on channel 1302. Empty backfield. Jane gonna air it in the end zone. Touchdown, Souhegan. And Cole Manning with a toe tap in the back of the end zone makes it 27-6 Sabres. As the extra point is good. So a 28-6 lead for Souhegan. 1:08 to go, second quarter, as they continue to control here at home. Okay, we apologize. Anyone get in front of our cameras? We're here again in the bleachers. Do have fans that get in front of our cameras for the clock, so we apologize for that. So we'll see what the Bobcats can do here with about a minute to go. We really need to get something on the board. Get some momentum going into the locker room. Drake with the kickoff. It'll go short near side. Souhegan, friendly bounce. It's loose and it's live. And Souhegan recover it. A friendly bounce for the Sabres. It hit an ankle. Sebastian Eftanis. Is the one able to recover it? That's confirmed by the PA announcer. And things kind of falling apart a little bit here for Plymouth. So a chance for Souhegan to pad their lead a little bit more before halftime. Handoff, J.J. Bright, big cut back upfield, goes the opposite way into the end zone for a Souhegan touchdown. One play is all it took. A 31-yard rush there for J.J. Bright, and Souhegan lead at 34-6. So Plymouth just can't find momentum here in the first half. Drake for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. And Souhegan, just like that, add another one. Fans, new episode, check it out. Pease Public Library's new show. As they talk about all the upcoming events and new books in store. Some of the book readings and upcoming events for all ages. You can watch it on demand on YouTube and throughout the week on channel 1302. Drake to kick it off from his own 40. Here it's a short kick again. Fielded at the 30, and Plymouth not going to take any chances this time, as they will just fall down with it into the hands of Colin McNair. So we'll see what Plymouth decides to do here with 55 seconds to go here in the half. Foisey alone on the far side. Rainier in motion. Double reverse. Gabe Keane going up the middle. Tackled from behind across the 45. And a 15-yard carry there. We'll see what they mark it. 16-yard carry for Gabe Keane. And again, positive yardage here for Plymouth. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Oh, and run into each other in the handoff there. Keane will get 5 more across midfield or at midfield, but miscommunication on the direction of that handoff as Keane and Diamond come together. Chance for maybe 1 or 2 more plays depending on the distance. It looks like it's going to be the last play with 15 seconds coming up. Fullback handoff. Across the 40. Ball loose! It's on the turf. And Souhegan recover it with 4 seconds. Well, now we'll stop with 3 seconds. And boy, another turnover on Plymouth here is costly. So Souhegan's offense will come back onto the field. We'll see if they decide to run one more play. It looks like they're just going to take the knee with 5 seconds and bleed off the rest of the time here in the first half. But a big opening half for Souhegan as they put up 35. Plymouth able to get a touchdown thanks to Gabe Keane's tremendous run down the left side on a 60-plus yard touchdown carry. The first points Souhegan has given up to a Division II opponent this year. But Plymouth going to have to draw something up heading into the break. We'll be back in a little bit. Keep coverage live for you right here. But at the break, it's the Sabres 35, the Bobcats 6. You're watching Bobcat football here on Pemmy Baker TV. Welcome back, fans, here on Pemmy Baker TV. About 90 seconds to go here at halftime. Plymouth still waiting to make their way back out onto the field. Souhegan never left the field here this whole 15 minutes. Just hanging out in the rain off to the left side of your screen at a shot. Just showing the toughness that this team instills. Plymouth, see what head coach Chris Sanborn was able to draw up. See what they can change. Gabe Keen's really been the highlight. Of course, his touchdown, but really had some dynamic runs in the first half of play. Fans, PBTV is more than just your home for Bobcat athletics. We cover all town meetings and school board meetings. It's your home to stay informed here with public television. Always looking for creators to submit content that's relevant for our area. Create your own show. What's great about public television is it's free to use and it allows you to have your voice heard. We do not limit anything that goes on our airs, although it may be restricted to time frame depending on the content. But if you have an idea for a show, if you want to submit something, contact us today, 603-536-8116, to get your journey going on TV. So here we go. We'll see what the Bobcats can do. Souhegan will receive the kickoff in the second half. Plymouth fans, if you haven't checked out the Newtown website, please do so. Same URL for now, plymouth-nh.org. And our efforts to continue to keep the community informed and stay transparent. Developed another new website that makes it easier to use and find information. Check it out. Let us know what you think of it, what things you want to see on the pages as well. You can contact me directly, pbtv at plymouth-nh.org. So they put another 2 minutes up on the board. Not quite sure why, but Plymouth going to do some runs down the sideline. Haven't figured out our schedule for October, except for football, for sports coverage. But check out the website and our social media channels as we'll update you on what games we'll be able to cover here in the final month of the regular season. Cross Country will be home for their home meet on Friday afternoon, a week from today. We won't be live for that meet, but we'll have highlights of that meet later on our channels. Congratulations to volleyball picking up their first win of the season, a 3-0 win over Kennett a few days ago. Field hockey continuing to have a strong middle part of the season. They had that epic double overtime scoreless tie with Kingswood for homecoming last Friday. We're set to go here. Ready to start the second half. Bobcats will kick it off. And it's Russo going short on the fair caught at 44 on the onside kick attempt. And that's where Souhegan will go to work here to start the third quarter. Here comes the potent offense again for the Sabres. Robbie Chain will lead them out. Bright alone in the backfield. Handoff to Bright. Going to try to turn to the outside. Has some running room. Across midfield. Still on his feet and pushed out at about the 37-yard line. Big run there for Bright. Senior continuing to stack his stats on the run game this year. We'll see what the Bobcats defense do. Love to see them get a stop here. The turnover can completely change the momentum for them. Tight bunch right side. Another handoff to Bright. Finds the gap on the right side. Still on his feet across the 20. At the 10, 5, touchdown. 2 plays. And both rushes for Bright. And a 56-yard drive just like that makes it 41-6. And it will be running time once kickoff happens. Drake ready for the extra point attempt again. Been blocked once. Both teams have had a block here tonight on the PAT. Wait, Lyman coming in for Souhegan. Kick is good. And a 42-6 lead for Souhegan. Still a great crowd here around the field. Some have taken shelter in the cars in that south end zone. I want to give a thank you to the staff here at Souhegan and the athletic director for accommodating us and being so gracious of hosts. Allows us to bring the Bobcats home and away coverage once again this season. We've been doing so on the road, I believe, since 2018. Full coverage since 2016 here on Pemmy Baker TV. Ready for the kickoff from the Sabres. And the clock is running now. High kick to the far side. It's off of Mansu. Ball loose at the 30. And it looks like Plymouth was able to recover. So a lucky break for Caden Mansa. And Plymouth will start at their own 30-yard line for their first drive here in the second half. Bobcats will come in motion. Handoff on the speed sweep to Gabe Keene, and he'll get about 4 on the carry. Plymouth trying to get some blockers ahead on the edge, and looks like Gabe Keene is down on the field after that tackle. I wonder if he got rolled up on. With our vantage point down low, it's hard to see with the players in front of us for the near sideline, but he is still down. Athletic trainer and John Bruley will make his way over. So We hope that Gabe Keene is going to be okay, still being tended to, hasn't gotten up yet. Nothing you want to see in a game like this. And a solid player. He's someone Plymouth really needs to have healthy going into the second half of the season. Really developed strong over the course of the year so far. Has gotten more touches and confidence from head coach Chris Sanborn. And good to see him back up on his feet and walking off under his own power. So that's a great sign for Keene. And the fact that he's jogging off is a really good sign. Wonder if he just got the wind knocked out of him, but either way, great to see he's okay. As offense will come back out and go to work here. Second down and 6. Or 6 and 7. They gave him 3 on that carry out to the 33. Play action over the middle and the throw, and good defense again, broken up. Intended for Caden Mansu. Kiminaki is able to break it up, number 3. But I like that throw. Great throw from Luke Diamond. Just a little slow to get there, but came out of his hand great in the weather conditions. Bobcats will break the huddle. Foisey alone on the far side. Over that wing tee. Souhegan in their base defense. Play action. Diamond gonna throw to the near side, and it's through the hands of his intended target of Tristan Patridge, number 24. His first target of the day. And it'll bring up 4th down, and the punt unit will come on for Plymouth. Trevin Stone will go back to punt here. Radalunas will be back to receive for Souhegan, just beyond the 40. Good snap, Stone, good protection. Beautiful high boot, fair catch signaled. And it's dropped, but it's fallen on. Radalunas will cover up at his own 35, and that's what the Sabres offense will start their next possession. Eight minutes to go, third quarter. Plymouth looking for a 3-and-out stop. They're trying to get the first stop here on Souhegan in a while. A lot of confusion on the subs. Wide open receiver on the near side. No one's kind of covering him. Plymouth loses sight on that. I got actually one on the near side. Is behind the tent. Can't see who's coverage from my vantage point. So Plymouth able to cover off the wide receiver set here. Quarterback keeper, Rami Jane. Gain of about 4 on the carry. As the rain picks up once again here. Not as heavy as it's been at any point here tonight. So being alone in the backfield now. See if he gets a carry for the first time tonight. Tough snap. Does get the handoff. He's hit right away. So no gain on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 6 here for the Sabres. Okay, going back to that spread offense. Souhegan wasting as much time. Low snap, pitch out near side for Bean, and he's going to be hit in the backfield. And a good defensive stop there for Plymouth. A new quarterback in for Souhegan, number 7. We don't have a 7 on our roster, so we apologize for that. And with that 4th down and 7. Now the second team offense, where now the special teams unit will come on to punt it away. Grenier and Marsh back to receive the punt. Bobbled. Off and running, and a first down for Souhegan. Don't know if it was designed on the play, but nevertheless, a little trickery there. Might have been on the snap, but Souhegan gets a first down and keeps their drive alive. And that's just got to be frustrating for Plymouth and Coach Sanborn and the rest of the defense. Sabres spread out wide. Handoff. Carson Bean will be hit in the backfield for, they're giving him forward progress of no yardage. Lions in on the tackle. Looks like Souhegan's going to go empty backfield. See if they move Radalunas out wide. Radalunas in the backfield. Good snap here. Cornerback keeper on the right side and off and running across the 40, 30 and tackled shy of the 25. And it's Michael Fiango, the sophomore quarterback in, wearing 7 on our roster. He's number 12. We got confirmation from the PA announcer. So Fiango with a good hesitation there on the option on that handoff and just explodes for a big run. Fiango, quarterback keeper again, gets popped across the 25. Nathan Lyons again, 22 in on that big hit. And I'll say 2nd and 7 here for Souhegan. High snap, Fingo, pitch out near side. And another good run. Ratalunas. Down us there, actually. With the carry. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Under a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Another quarterback keeper, Fiengo, dancing for the sticks. And he'll be short, and it'll be 4th and 1. Lions again in on the tackle here. And we'll see if Souhegan decides to just bleed off the rest of the clock here and head to the 4th quarter. And that is what they will do. So the 3rd quarter will come to an end, an early score to give us running time. 2 plays, 56 yards, both runs coming from J.J. Bright. And after 3, it's Souhegan 42, Plymouth Regional 6. You're watching Bobcat football here on Pemmy Baker TV. So to get ready for the 4th quarter, Dan Salzer here on Pemmy Baker TV. So glad you could join us here this evening from rainy Amherst, New Hampshire. Sabres in the red zone once again here tonight. Douglas will run in the backfield. Pitch out to him, got some blockers in front, cuts back up inside, and is tackled inside the 10. Medallionists makes it 1st and goal here. And they say he's down at the 8. Wide receivers. Fiengo in the shotgun. Dalianis gets the carry up the gut and hit right away. It's like Colin McNair in on the tackle for the Bobcats. Sabres break the huddle. bobbled pitch out. Medallion left side, cuts back up field, and is in for another Souhegan touchdown. The clock stopped. It shouldn't. Now it goes back underway. 48-6, Souhegan lead. And it looks like Souhegan's just going to go for 2 here. Nope, they are going to kick the extra point attempt. And Drake will run on for the PAT. High snap, driven kick, does get through the uprights. And the Sabres rolling here at home. Again, fans, tune in tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. right here on Pemmy Baker TV. A new episode of This Week in Plymouth. We recap all the news, notes, and information you need. Stay informed of everything happening in Plymouth. So a tough one here for the Bobcats tonight. You wonder, we talked about at the top of the show, rain might have even been, despite the scoreline, helpful for Plymouth in limiting Rami Jane and his ability to throw, even though he was still strong on his throws in his first half of play and one drive in the third quarter. So we'll get ready for the kickoff here from the Sabres. New kicker, Andrew Healy with the kick, and it'll be down at 31. As Taylor Russo not going to take any chances. So Plymouth will take possession back, 7.5 minutes to go in the ball game. I'll officially mark him at the 32. So second team offense getting some action for Plymouth Regional. See Logan Marsh under center here for this drive to start at least. Nope. It's Mansu in and Marsh in the backfield. Fumbled on the snap. And it looks like Plymouth was able to recover. There's Caden Manso, able to fall on it. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. Bobcats break the huggle at 200 formation with protection. Handoff, near side run, and a gain of maybe 5 on the carry. And it was Logan Marsh on the carry, number 15. Plymouth quickly to the line of scrimmage. Little bobble, little confusion, and nowhere to go on that run. Manso, the quarterback keeper. We'll give him the forward progress, but it'll be 3rd and 5, under 5 minutes to go. And a timeout on the field. Taken by Plymouth, their first charge timeout here in the second half. Fans, you know that Pemmy Baker TV is open to the public for your use. Plymouth taxpayers and nonprofit businesses are able to use our studio, create shows for free. Find out more information, contact us, calling 603-536-8116 or emailing us pbtv@plymouth-nh.org for more information. You can also visit the website and find all the resources and information you need as well for how you can get your show started today. So the punt unit is on. The scoreboard says 3rd and 5. The stick on the far side says 2nd down. And I am all sorts of confused. But nevertheless, punt unit on for Plymouth. Sidewinding kick, and it will bounce out at the 42, and Souhegan's offense will go to work here for the final 4.5 minutes. So long wait here is get the clock going for the play clock. Souhegan will make their way onto the field. Fiengo will stay in at quarterback, the sophomore quarterback here for the Sabres. Fumble on the handoff attempt, and Fiengo will fall on it to keep possession. But a loss of 5 on the play. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Approach 3 minutes to go. Souhegan cheer squad keeping the student section active off to our right. High snap handoff here. And it's Jacob Bryan, the freshman running back, with the carry, his first touch tonight. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Light subs coming in for Plymouth. Fiengo, snap again and hit right away. Couldn't get the handoff. He'll be spun down. Another loss of a few yards. It'll bring up 4th down and looks like 18. Here with just under 2 minutes to go. So tough one here for the Bobcats. Again, facing arguably their toughest opponent they will see this season. Say nothing against the likes the rest of the way. Go for Belmont next weekend, then Kennett coming again for the second annual night game. In remembrance of Luc Besson on the 13th. Followed up after that on the 20th at St. Thomas. Big tackle and a turnover on downs. Viengo is sacked back at the 30. And on the 20th, going to St. Thomas, 7 p.m. kickoff there, and then wrapping up the regular season at home on the 28th of October against Sanborn. Have coverage of all of that right here on Pemmy Baker TV at the final minute of play. So high note, Gabe Keane gets the lone points for Plymouth after a 60-plus yard touchdown run in the first half. First D2 points that Souhegan has given up this season. Again, they fell to D1 Timberlane last week, 21-20. Handoff right side for Marsh. He'll be spun down on a gain of about 3. And it looks like Plymouth will call it there with 15 seconds to go. And yep, they're going to let the clock bleed out here. So Souhegan will get back to winning ways and stay perfect in Division II. They improve to 4-1 in the season. Plymouth will drop to 4-1, their first loss of 2023. And they will try to lick their wounds and get back to action again next week, Saturday, at Guilford Belmont. Kickoff at 2 p.m. Coverage starting at 1:45 right here on Pemmy Baker TV. Shout out to the team again, Glenn, myself, and the rest of the coaching staff helping us out with the broadcast with the camera. But I'm Dan Salzer here on Pemmy Baker TV. Thank you for tuning in. Final score for the final time: Souhegan Sabres 49, Plymouth Regional Bobcats 6. We'll see you next time here on Pemmy Baker TV.